Grease, my music is gonna make it a lot easier for America to swallow your big tax hike.
Tax hike?
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today, we're counting down our picks for the darkest things from The Simpsons that ended up happening in real life. We'll be getting into spoilers for all things The Simpsons, so consider this your warning.
I can't imagine what we could have done to... Oh.
Number 10. Three-eyed fish.
You see, every so often Mother Nature changes her animals, giving them bigger teeth, sharper claws, longer legs, or, in this case, a third eye.
Word of advice. Avoid eating anything for the duration of this specific entry. That's because talking about a three-eyed fish is sure to make you lose your appetite.
All right, we eat tonight.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3.
In the 4th episode of Season 2, we meet Blinky, a special fish who, you guessed it, has 3 eyes. It was an abnormal experience to say the least.
Oh, Mom, that felt awful.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. It will all be over soon.
But, Mom, we've become the tools of evil.
Lisa, you're learning many lessons tonight.
But believe it or not, a three-eyed fish was later discovered in real life in 2011 in Argentina, not too far from a nuclear plant. Blinky was originally a cheeky look at how dangerous nuclear radiation could be.
I wonder if he's going to say anything about that horrible fish.
Oh, Marge, what's the big deal? I bet before the papers blew this out of proportion, you didn't even know how many eyes a fish had.
And sure enough, we'd get our own Blinky in the real world. It's like life imitating art in a bleak way. Ultimately, Blinky is a reminder of the horrors of nuclear radiation.
I suppose that's normal background radiation, the kind you'd find in any well-maintained nuclear facility, or for that matter, playgrounds and hospitals.
Sorry.
Number 9. Stealing grease.
Marge, if you don't mind, I'm a little busy right now achieving financial independence.
With cans of grease?
No, through savings and wise investment.
Grease became quite the hot commodity in Lard of the Dance. The episode involves Homer illegally taking cooking grease from multiple establishments and reselling it to make extra cash.
But if you help us steal this grease tonight, I promise we'll donate half the profits to charity.
Dad, he's not stupid.
All right, screw it. Let's roll.
It's a baffling get-rich-quick plan, but the grease-stealing business turned out to be pretty lucrative. That's because cooking oil can be transformed into biodiesel or used for various other purposes, so it actually has a decent amount of monetary appeal.
People buy grease?
Oh yes, they use it to make products such as soap, cosmetics, baby food.
Used grease is worth money?
As a result, many criminals ended up looting places in search of cooking oil. It's actually a pretty serious issue and has even led to the creation of the term grease theft.
It's the stuff that makes your fried chicken and french fries so tasty. Cooking oil. But who knew that grease is actually liquid gold for thieves?
Wait, did The Simpsons inadvertently create the next wave of criminals? Probably not, but maybe lock your kitchen cabinets from now on.
Guys, the hose!
But please, the groundskeeper and I are trying to settle this like adults.
Number 8. Mass surveillance.
Horrible things are going to happen! And they're going to happen to you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, Nelly!
Ever feel like you're secretly being watched? Well, you probably are. In a brief scene from the Simpsons movie, the NSA combs through phone calls in order to track down the Simpsons.
I don't know if you guys should be talking so loud.
No, Lisa, it's not like the government is listening to everybody's conversation.
The NSA agents listening in on conversations is treated more like a funny joke. However, it's obviously a pretty concerning invasion of privacy.
We should just lay low till we get to Seattle.
Hey, everybody, I found one! The government actually found someone we're looking for! Yeah, baby, yeah!
This would then become a huge lightning rod of controversy in 2013. That's because Edward Snowden leaked information confirming that the NSA was indeed participating in mass surveillance of the country.
Look, I said from the beginning that how you publish is your business and I trust you. The only thing I ask is you study the data.
What was once just a silly gag now became a disturbing reality. Heck, mass surveillance is still a scary concern today. Moral of the story? Watch out for Big Brother.
The people that are on my list may have no idea that anything's about to happen to them. Most of them are just ordinary people. like her.
Number 7. Diddy's controversial parties. When Mr. Burns and Homer find themselves at an extravagant party hosted by fictional celebrity JG, it proves to be an unforgettable night.
Oh, it's a white party. Just the kind I used to throw. Although we interpreted the theme a bit differently in those days.
Besides the odd all-white theming of the party, everything has an underlying weird vibe. But some of the real shocking takeaways are just how similar JG is to Sean Combs, aka Diddy.
My name is JG, and nobody crashes my party. Not even you nobodies.
Let's go, Mr. Burns.
He not only looks much like the now convicted rapper, but also acts like him too. The white party from The Great Gatsby now feels like an all too eerie representation of the highly controversial parties Diddy himself threw.
This is what I thought I'd never have again.
Well then, good news, Monty. This is your party.
Going out to parties is totally normal, but you should be pretty careful about which ones you attend. Number 6. The Capitol riots.
So it's true. Some cartoons do encourage violence. Ugh. Ow! We gotta get Itchy and Scratchy back. And soon! Ugh.
This isn't a show that's always known for its political commentary, but when they hit the mark, they really hit the mark.
How come I've never seen that Itchy and Scratchy before?
Perhaps because you are a prepubescent ignoramus? This is a bootleg copy of Itchy and Scratchy meet Fritz the Cat.
Just take a look at The Day the Violence Died. That's an episode about Bart meeting the man who claims to have invented Itchy and Scratchy.
That's the first Itchy cartoon ever made, and it was made by me, Chester J. Lampwick. Find me a 90-year-old projector and I'll prove it to you.
It follows the legal battle to get compensation, but what fans really paid attention to is one specific moment.
And I'll crush all opposition to me, and I'll make Ted Kennedy pay. If he fights back, I'll say that he's gay.
That moment in question sees some fictional oddballs storming the Capitol. It's immediately a brief scene, sure, but all the parallels to the real-world January 6th Capitol riots are crystal clear. This clip aired way back in the 90s, but it's alarming how timely it's become in our modern age as political violence continues to occur. Number 5. Radiated fruits and vegetables.
You watch me. I'll grow something out there.
Not if you're planting gummy bears.
If you thought mutated fish were bad, a bunch of radiated vegetables aren't much better. During the 5th episode of Season 11, Homer gets up to his shenanigans yet again.
I made such a mess of things. If only there was some magic potion that would make those crops grow. Wait a minute.
Only this time he's taken up farming. But because he doesn't know the first thing about safety, he involves plutonium in the farming process.
That's odd. The outside looks like a tomato, but the inside is brown.
Maybe the tomato seeds crossbred with the tobacco seeds.
Oh, great. I got a field full of mutants.
This wonky experiment leads to Tomako, a strange cross between a tomato and tobacco. It's not only super addictive, but also probably pretty radioactive.
I thought you said it tasted terrible. It does. But it's smooth and mild. And refreshingly addictive.
As strange as this is, something pretty similar happened in 2013 when the fruits and vegetables near the Fukushima Daiichi power plant were horribly irradiated. Look, the point of all of this is that if your vegetables are radioactive, don't eat them.
She says radiation-contaminated beef has turned up on the market. Broccoli, spinach, and shiitake too, all discovered after they were already on sale.
Number 4. The FIFA corruption scandal. When Homer gets a chance to referee the World Cup final, he's faced with a certain dilemma.
Says here, Homer Simpson was recruited for his honesty and utter disinterest.
How did he get those shorts on over that arse?
Rumour has it they employed a team of pullers.
He could either throw the game for a bribe and give Brazil the victory, or call it down the middle fair and square. Ultimately, he chooses the latter, which leads to Germany taking home the W.
And with Germany the victor 2-0 in an unprecedented display of rectitude and stubbornness by one Homer Simpson.
I've never seen the Brazilians so depressed.
We applaud Homer for his integrity, and apparently he would have more integrity than most. That's because FIFA would eventually face a major corruption scandal in 2015.
This is the result of a 3-year-long FBI investigation of what's being called a rampant and deep-rooted corruption involving more than $150 million in bribes.
When they were accused of money laundering, bribery, and all sorts of other nasty things.
I myself am about to be arrested for corruption. You will have to take it from here, Peter.
Yes, I will take good care of your wife.
In fact, their HQ would be raided by authorities. Despite being a premier sports organization, they fumbled the ball big time.
I'm afraid there has been an epidemic of referees being bribed to throw games. From the Premier Leagues to the playgrounds, all has been tainted.
Number 3, OceanGate.
Homer, that means your dad might not be your dad.
I don't care what that letter said. This man raised me single-handedly.
When Homer thinks he's met his true biological father, the pair take a trip under the ocean to find sunken treasures. Homer and his alleged dad, Mason Fairbanks, each travel in their own small ships. But Homer gets into complications with the coral and nearly loses his life.
Dad, you've been in a coma for 3 days. They had to feed you through a tube.
Oh, homie, I always believed you were gonna make it.
Embarking on a journey underwater only to meet a deadly situation drew comparison to the OceanGate tragedy. That was when a submersible meant to explore the remnants of the Titanic imploded underwater, killing all who were aboard.
Somehow the master of the vessel had survived this incident. The board feels that would have raised to a level that should be looked at for seamen's manslaughter.
What happened in this episode is pretty close to the real-life tragedy. Sure, it's not an exact one-to-one comparison, but it's still a stark reminder that the ocean can be incredibly dangerous, and that exploration comes with a cost.
As I lay dying on the ocean floor, I remembered everything you've done for me. To hell with that stupid DNA test and its 99.99997% accuracy.
Number 2, Trump's presidency. This episode has lots of strange things going on.
Oh, what a bleak, horrible future we live in!
Don't you mean present?
Right, present. Anyway, can I get you some Soylent Green?
Isn't that made of people?
It takes place in a future where Lisa has won the presidency, but that's not the biggest plot twist, though. During a cabinet meeting, Lisa mentions the debt problems her administration has inherited from President Trump.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
At the time of this episode, Trump was still just a businessman. However, in 2016, he shocked everyone by winning the election.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President.
Regardless of whatever your political beliefs are, his win and subsequent first term was controversial to say the least. And considering that Donald Trump is now in his second term, this one line from Lisa is timely yet again.
Well, remember when the last administration decided to invest in our nation's children? Big mistake.
The Balanced Breakfast program just created a generation of ultra-strong super criminals.
Since Trump has been elected twice, this prediction has essentially come true twice. Talk about a double whammy.
My fellow Americans and voting illegal aliens, I will not mince words. Your country needs you. That's why today I'm proposing a temporary refund adjustment.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. A COVID-esque pandemic. COVID-19 shook the world like nothing else in recent memory. It was a moment when the world stopped spinning and time screeched to a halt. Seriously, who could have guessed that a globe-altering event like this would happen?
The dreaded Osaka Flu has hit Springfield with over 300 cases now reported. Now over to Arnie Pie with Arnie in the Sky.
Well, Simpsons pretty much called it. Marge in Chains introduced the virus known as Osaka Flu, which quickly spread everywhere.
Mother, get an extra special hug ready. I bought you a new juicer. Good Lord. Flu germs entering every orifice in my head.
Granted, the Osaka Flu is different from the coronavirus, but an outbreak like this clearly had similarities to our real-world pandemic.
People of Springfield, because of the epidemic, I have canceled my vacation to the Bahamas. I shall not leave the city. Hey, you! Get that steel drum out of the mayor's office.
This also wasn't the only time the show dealt with outbreaks. Lisa Sachs made references to the Ebola virus, which had a major resurgence in cases around 2014.
Bart, would you like to read a book?
No.
Would you like to color something?
I did.
Wow. When it comes to deadly diseases, this show really seems to know something we don't. Are there any Dark Simpsons predictions we missed? Share the devilish details in the comments.